Hey everyone! So I did a thing yesterday and I connected a brand new misting system to my gecko room or my reptile room or my living room or whatever. I don't know. I don't really have it named. And what I did is I set up a new Mist King, and with its own sump bucket. You can see there's two pumps there and two buckets. One is for day geckos, and oh, look at these babies. And oh, look at the mama looking at us back there. And so one is just for the chameleons, and the chameleons have this special nozzle, which is a dripper nozzle, which you can see provides raindrops in the chameleon enclosures. Yes, Penelope, always asking to come out. So this is actually really awesome because now I can put a timer on for several minutes in the day and have it rain straight into the pots to water them. But it also provides drinking. Look at that. What it does is it mists up here, and it mists all in the circle. So it comes down as drops, which is awesome. And you can kind of see that happening here. So it does mist a little bit too, which is awesome because it provides a nice level of humidity. But oh look, yes, success! Yes! Oh, that makes me so happy. That a boy. All right, you guys, this is literally the point. This is why I spent all afternoon yesterday redoing both of the misting systems in this room, so that one is just for the chameleons to be able to drink water. And the reason why I put it on for several minutes is to give them time to realize that the water's coming down and to be able to drink it. So this is nice. This nozzle is also really nice because you're able to expand the circle if you want. This is just hose. So if you add bigger pieces of hose around the circle to make the circle bigger, and also this top bigger, in accordance to the circle, then it'll rain in a bigger spot, because the rain is pretty much due to the distance of the nozzle to the screen. Yeah, so I'm really happy about this. Got some rain going on over here. Oh, look at this girl drinking. She actually has a nozzle here because I actually have to buy 3 more rain nozzles for this guy. But oh, look at her drinking. Oh, that makes me so happy. There is nothing like knowing your chameleons are getting enough water. Now these do have regular nozzles, but it's still, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Alright, well that could have been really bad. Anyway, oh, look at her drinking here. Aww, oh, that makes me so happy. The thing about chameleons is that they don't always drink, you know, like even if they have water. Before, I used to use the drippers that they sell. That's just like the bucket of water, and like that. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to do something about this. It's like spraying everywhere. Anyway, it'll definitely take some trial and error. But I used to use the drippers, so I used to have the dripper up top with a little hose in the bottom, and then I used to fill, like, let's say 1/3 of a gallon, and I used to fill about 1/3 of a gallon, and then it would just drip down slowly over the course of a couple of hours. Aw. Still drinking, my sweet boy. Alright, let's turn this off because it's been on for forever. There we go. Alright. There we go. And this is nice because once it stops, it will actually continue to drip down just a little bit. So they'll be able to get some additional water. The leaves are kind of dripping. They also have little pools of water. So it provides an extended drinking. Oh, here she comes again. Hi, pretty girl. All right, fine. All right. Oh my gosh, she's crazy. Look at her. What are you doing, darling? So silly. What was I saying? So easily distracted. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really happy I did that, because the day geckos and the chameleons have vastly different water needs. Day geckos they don't need, you know, like the minutes and minutes of misting. They just need like once or twice a day just for them to be able to drink. And that's really it. Hey, pretty girl. How you doing, darling? Just wanted to come out. So the day geckos, I have their misting system set up for misting twice a day for about 1 minute in the morning to give them a nice solid misting so they can get some water. And then they get maybe, I think, something like 30 seconds. Look at these guys, babies and their mama. For about 30 seconds at night, just to give them like a last minute drink in case they want. But as you can see, it's still pretty dry. So look at how skittish she is, silly girl. But the babies are just chilling in the front. Look at how little they are too. Such little babies. Anyway, so look at her, she's just hanging out for the ride. So the day geckos get that, but like it wasn't enough for the chameleons to get enough water. So I was experiencing chameleon plants dying and things like that because they just weren't getting enough water, and it just wasn't good. So now that they each have their own, I can fulfill the needs of the day geckos without the chameleons having to suffer for it. Before, I would go around manually a couple times a week just to make sure each individual chameleon was drinking water. But now with this new misting system, then I don't really have to worry about it, which is really fantastic. And I couldn't increase the time for the pump before, because before I had one pump for all the chameleons and the day geckos, but I had to have them on the day gecko timings, because otherwise, look at her just watching, because otherwise, hey pretty, because otherwise the day gecko enclosures would flood, and that just wasn't good at all. It just wasn't a good idea. Can you imagine these 12 by 18s getting 4 minutes a day of watering? Yeah, it was just not a good idea. Aw, still thirsty. Oh, maybe I'll just turn it on again for him. Sweet boy. Where are you going, silly girl? So curious. She sees all the plants and she just wants to go. There we go, he's still drinking. Aww. Well, good. And I don't know if you guys are wondering this, but because they're gonna mist for so long every day, what? Because they mist for so long every day, I have the base has holes drilled in it. Excuse the mess. And then I have a sump bucket below. So all of the excess water is gonna go through the holes down there, and it's just gonna exit into that sump bucket, which then I can just periodically, take the water out and whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, so I figured I would share that with you because it was a really big deal. I brought the chameleons inside from being on my porch in January, and it is now, May, and I just finally now got a chance to be able to to set up the system for them. So this is a big happy day for me. I'm just so beyond happy and thrilled that their needs will be fulfilled satisfactorily now. Look. So funny. Chameleons are the best, you guys. Any of you are interested in getting chameleons, then I highly, highly recommend Panther Chameleons. Especially males like this boy. So beautiful, so friendly. Sometimes the females are friendly like this girl right here too. But either way, I posted a video a couple of weeks ago of chameleon care. So if any of you are interested, then I highly recommend that. And if you guys have any questions about anything, you should leave me comments because I'm more than happy to help. And let me know if you like this video. Hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.